would you hurt me like that, June? You know I can't help it.
I know. I never... No, Jack, stay where you are.
Jack Delroy had been the host of Night Owls for the last 5 years. The show had been doing decently well, but Jack had always wanted the #1 spot.
Live from UBC Studios in New York City, it's Night Owls with Jack Delroy.
And it wasn't up until 1976, when his wife died, did things really start to take a dive.
Joining us on our spooky Halloween special, Chris Dew, Carmichael Hay, Dr. June Ross Mitchell with the subject of her new book, Lily.
Jack would spend the next year courting controversy on the show to try and boost the ratings.
Miss Cleo James with a bewitching jazz medley, plus our annual Halloween costume parade. But now, here's Mr. Midnight, Jack Delroy.
What you're about to watch is the last episode and final live broadcast of the TV show Night Owls.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the mysterious, the mononymous Chris Dew.
Interest in the occult was booming in the late 1970s, and this act was simply to cleanse the palate of the audience. But what actually happened was just odd.
I'm so curious. Do you hear these voices of the dead all the time?
The energy is ever present, see?
And then I guess the burning question is, how the hell do you get any sleep? I mean, right?
But just think of my mind like the ham radio, picking up frequencies in the airwaves. When I no longer want to listen, I simply switch it off.
Just like that. Wow. Okay. Well, then, I think it is time, ladies and gentlemen, that we fire up those frequencies.
The energy in here is very strong.
Thank you, Phil. The floor is yours, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Dew.
Chris Dew would begin his demonstration, but anytime you're dealing with the paranormal, there's always...
Peterson! I'm hearing the name Peterson.
Peter?
What? I'm sorry.
Sir, you're up there, yeah. Okay, sir. If you could stand up back there, thank you. Hi, Mr. Peterson.
No, my wife's maiden name was Peterman.
Yes, that is it. Peterman. She's in the room with us now.
She is?
Your wife has crossed over, see?
You could say that. She ran off with my neighbor 5 years ago.
But after moving on and landing on a more serious audience member, he begins to tell her things that he couldn't have known. This would leave the audience in complete awe of what he was able to just do. But when they go to take a break...
Tour dates should be showing up on your screens momentarily. We're gonna have to take a quick break, folks. When we come back, though, one of the old friends of our show, who always... Christy.
Something very intense here.
Perhaps, are we getting another message from Edmund?
No, this is...
Chris Dew begins writhing in pain, but Jack does not take him seriously at all.
I'm getting the name... Minnie. Does anyone here know a Minnie? Please accept.
Does this name mean anything to anyone in the studio? No? Perhaps a name that sounds like Minnie. Maybe it's like a Millie or a Mandy.
I had a great Aunt Molly.
It's Minnie! Please, who will accept? So much sadness. I see a wedding ring. An unmarried man with a wedding ring. The spirit needs to talk to you. Who are you?
Okay, folks, it's just our old park hands acting up.
This would terrify Chris Dew, but Jack would convince him to stay on for the second part of the show. However, in a dispute with Carmichael Ray, Jack's second guest, Chris Dew is insulted and he tries to leave, but Jack stops him with an admission.
An unmarried man wearing a wedding ring? I think you meant this.
Jack, please. Half the people in this room are wearing one.
Okay.
And Madeline's death was hardly a secret. This is what I'm talking about. It is a statistical certainty that some fool will take the bait. Don't be that fool.
What are you up to, Carl?
Let's see if the mad monk really can conjure up the spirit of your dead wife live on air. $500,000 should be incentive enough, no?
An ambulance would be called and Christou would be rushed off to the hospital, however, he would never make it. This isn't what shocked the nation, though. It was his third guess that ensured that Night Owls would never air again.
Welcome back, everyone. Without further ado, Dr. June Ross Mitchell will commence the demonstration. And might I say, to you both, Godspeed.